I am Moonwalker Tanya, and this is the MJ Innocent podcast. In this video, we are going to be talking about the Grand Canyon, train station, and subpoena lie. Now, Wade claims that his alleged abuse started when his family went to the Grand Canyon, and he claimed he stayed behind at the ranch. His mother, Joy Robson, has testified in 93, 05, and in 2016 that everyone, including Wade, went on the trip. And the really sad thing is, just a few months after Joy Robson testified, when the camera started rolling for the mockumentary, she then claimed that Wade stayed behind at the ranch. So what's the difference? Well, when she testified, she was under oath. When you're in front of a camera with a creepy director, you're not under oath. The train station lie. James claimed he was abused from 1988 to 1992 on the second floor of the train station. Permits and pictures prove that the train station did not begin construction until fall 1993. When the lie came out, Oprah blindly supported James by saying, "Sometimes victims get the day of the week or the time of day wrong." Well, even though that is true, there are a lot of problems with that very weak defense. Number one, James never said the day of the week or time of day. He said every day. Which is another way to prove that it's a lie, because between the ages of 10 to 14, there's no way James was at Neverland every single day, especially when you have to drive hours to get there. Oprah was at Neverland in early 93. She knew the train station wasn't there. So if she had any dignity, she would have said, "You know what? I was at Neverland in early 93. And it wasn't constructed yet, so I don't think we can believe everything these guys are saying." But no, that's not what she did. There is a former Neverland employee named Judy. She said that during the early 90s, if the Safechuck family was at the ranch, Michael chose not to be there. So from 1990 to 1992, not only was the train station not there, but neither was Michael. So how can you claim to be abused when both the building that you're claiming you're being abused in and the alleged abuser wasn't even there? Oh, here comes the train. You see, James, this train in my neighborhood, it actually exists. Yeah. And then, to make it worse, James then tried to compare his false allegations to dating somebody. That is just sick. Because let me tell you, I'm actually a real survivor of sexual harassment and sexual assault. I never considered any of that dating somebody. No. And that's not how a real victim would describe it either. Okay, now it's time for the subpoena lie. Hi, Michael. I'm just kidding. Okay, so Wade claims that when he testified in 93, he didn't want to go through it again when the trial came around, and he said he did not want to testify. But then within a week or so, he received a subpoena, and then he felt like he was being forced to testify. Well, in 2016, he was questioned about it. Do you remember where you were when you received a subpoena? I don't remember. Was anyone with you when you received the subpoena? I don't remember. I just received a subpoena. So that's not very convincing. And then, originally, Scott Ross said that Wade never received a subpoena. Now, unlike the MJ haters, Scott Ross corrected himself when he checked his documents and realized that Wade did receive a subpoena. However, Wade still lied about how he received it because he claimed that the defense forced him to testify by sending him a subpoena. Nope, because that subpoena was because of a gag order by Tom Sneddon, the prosecutor. So he received a subpoena because of the prosecution, not the defense. And to prove even further, the prosecution tried to use Wade's name as an alleged victim back then. And Wade said, no, that didn't happen. And another thing that people need to realize is when Wade tried to say, oh, I didn't know it was abuse. You have to understand, Wade went through very rough cross-examination. They just didn't go up to him and say, so did Michael molest you? No. Okay, you're our star witness. No. They asked very specific questions. Graphic questions. So it's just a little something to think about. Okay, so we have a lot of lies to debunk. Again, because that's my fault for deleting the videos, which I regret. But at least now they'll be better quality and some awesome footage to watch at the same time. Okay. Well, I need to get some more rest, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the comments.